Welcome to Patterson Valley Permaculture. Today we break ground on my first swale, capturing the dam's overflow to spread and soak the rain into this tree growing system. Here on the plan, I will be working here, next to the dam. Let's get started. Okay, so you can see, come down here to the new property. This is my first dam, or a small pond, that I've created earlier. The dam wall's holding well. You can see there's already life in the pond here. It's been in here about 6 weeks now. And we just had a little rain, so that's just all filled up. You can see I've already started marking out a swale for the overspill here with an A-frame. And that'll go through there, and I'll be growing all my trees on this section. It'll eventually spill over in the other direction towards that white pole. So what I'll do is I'll just set the camera up now and get digging this swale, marking it out. I normally cut along the edge of the swale, the back edge, and then I'll dig the rest out with the tractor blade. Yeah, so as you can see, you start off on the back edge, just to dig that sharp edge there on the back to create that the form of that swale, and gives me a line to dig down to with the tractor blade when I'm cutting that back edge. So I just go all the way along these measured points that I've used the A-frame for, all the way along, just digging one shovel load on the back edge. Not too much work, obviously a little bit of sweat, but in the end it's worth it. You know, it's a good system for growing trees. So I work my way all the way to the end, and then I'll bring the machinery in. I have dug many swales over the years on my property in this way without a tractor. Obviously, it takes a lot longer to produce the results, and I'll work in small sections. So I'll measure maybe 10 meters of a swale and get that dug out and built, leveled, and then planted out, and then I'll continue the swale depending on how much time I have. But now that I have a tractor, it's a lot easier for me to do this sort of work. Okay, so I'm just going to measure this next section of the swale. You can see I'm using an A-frame here, and as I go across the land, I'll just use a peg and mark that level line across the land on contour, giving me an edge to dig against. So I generally work in 10 meter sections for these, peg all the way across, and like I've done in the previous part of this swale, just dig that back edge. And then we'll finish that off with the tractor. Okay, it's all marked off now, ready to go through and dig this last section. So I'll get that done, and we'll start working on finishing it off. But it's just to capture the water, you know, flowing over this dam. It's already got a spillway here. Capture there, spread and soak some trees in this area here, and it will carry on around and overflow into next door's property. Trying to just capture as much of this water as we can. And again, we'll do the same going the other way towards that white stick over there. Okay, let's now get the tractor, start digging this swale. Obviously I'll set the back edge, and I've just gone in with that, so there's a back edge in there, and I'll just work everything through. You see, nice and contour. Edge nice and sloped to allow the water to come in. You don't want a steep back edge, and then a nice rounded hill there for the trees. This pond fills up quite regularly with any rain that we get. Straight down my driveway, straight down here. Yeah, it fills up and overflows to the side. So this is just extending the use of the actual pond to water these swales, keep the trees hydrated, and again we'll be doing the same on contour above for tree planting systems again. You know, and that gives us some alleyways in between here and also here for more areas where we can plant other crops. You can see we just had some rain. I'm quite happy. We've got quite a few dung beetles around, and we're starting to get in a lot of mushrooms growing in the soil. There's plenty of ants as well. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously there'll be quite a few more as we get further into the build. And as you can see, it's a beautiful spot, and eventually the house will be over here. It should be a nice outlook. Thanks for watching. Glad to be back, and there'll be more videos to come soon. Catch you later.